Hey guys, today I'm doing a beginner's guide to the second map, the Crescent Falls map, and I'm gonna tell you guys everything you need to know as a beginner on that map. Let's get right into it. First, if you're a beginner to the second map, I recommend doing what I'm doing right now because I'm recording. I will just go with like something super basic, like a super basic weapon or a pistol and a backpack, because you want to learn the map. Don't go at the beginning with your best gear and expect to be amazing. First, the most important thing is learning the map. So just put shit pretty much on you and go there and like 10-20 raids, just learn the map. You might be wondering why is the second map the hard map. It's because you have a lot of really epic creatures. You have like normal creatures and epic creatures. Well, on this map you have plenty of epic creatures and a lot of sweaty tryhard players. So that's why this map is harder. It's pretty much after you play the game for a while, you go on this map, and also the creatures are way tougher and way more in numbers as well. And before I show you guys more things about this map, it's super important for you to put a flashlight, a tactical light, your pocket flashlight with you, because you're gonna have a lot of really dark areas on this map, a lot of buildings that are super dark. So having a flash is critical. I'm gonna show you guys the important area to the second map. Green Prospect is where you have a lot of quests and it's amazing on loot and has a lot of houses. Another really good area is Starport Admin. Again, a lot of like buildings with really good loot. Starport Warehouse is where you need to kill a lot of creatures for quests. The loot is good, but a lot of PvP. And then the best place ever is Pinnacle Labs. It's where you get the most amazing loot ever, but it's really hard to get there because there are a lot of like elite creatures. And in this desert, you have a lot of like tent areas that have really good loot. But I'm gonna show you guys everything. Everything else is good, but not that cool. Like geothermal plant, you have like a puzzle there, skeleton, a puzzle. They're like good, but the best loot on this map is Green Prospect, Starport Admin, Starport Warehouse, and Pinnacle Labs in the desert. And let's start this with a bang. Let me start with like giving you like some really cool tips right from the beginning. If you wanna go Pinnacle Labs, you go on top of this building, and then on this rock, like this. Let me show you the map. And now with knife out, you just hug the wall like this, and you go Pinnacle Labs. It's the easiest way to go to Pinnacle Labs and avoid a lot of PvE and PvP. And let's actually go there and show you what's there. So this desert area is super full of creatures. I don't know if you guys know, but at these plants you can heal. I don't know if you guys know this, but hey, you might not. So in this desert, these areas have awesome loot, like portable lab, amazing weapons. Everything you can think of, you can spawn in these areas, like that one there. And they have like a lot of like these tent areas that have awesome loot. But usually they're crawled with creatures, so you need to like learn how to loot them. Okay, at the Pinnacle Labs, what you can loot? You can loot these two things here. They can spawn super good stuff. You have these weapon crates there, and they spawn super good weapons, like super good weapons. I found amazing stuff here. Not that lucky this time, but still. Before I go and show you the fun part, let me show you this area really fast. You have like a lot of loot you can loot. Obviously it's loot. And usually you have a Jeffrey here. And also a portable lab can spawn sitting on these things. So yeah, that Jeffrey usually is here. It's a bit less loot on this area compared to the other area. And now to the fun part, the really cool part of the Pinnacle Labs, the place with the best loot ever. Here you can loot a lot, like a lot. This whole area here. Now you have the lab room, and you need a lab key for this. Let me show you. It's an epic key, it's a pretty rare key, and you find it in jackets in areas that are like really dangerous usually. And let me show you what's inside here. Here you have two weapon crates that can give you super good weapons and a lot of random loot as well. And when I came here to record, I actually found 2 manticores. So not bad for one room. 2 manticores and a lot of random stuff too. So this is Pinnacle Labs. You can find some amazing loot here, a lot of stuff you need for your quests, and it's a really fun area to just come and play. I like it a lot. Now let me show you guys the hard areas and the areas that have really good loot. Okay, now let's go to a Starport Admin. It's a place you get a lot of awesome loot and you need some keys in there. So let me show you. And I have a friendly somehow, so let's show him the way. Open the door and make sure you close it at the right time. Here you usually encounter a lot of PvP, but you have like jackets or laying around. A lot of like amazing loot. And here you have the boss office room and you need the boss office key. It's an epic key. It's this one. And you have like some weapon crates and some random stuff you can loot here. On the first floor here you have the janitor room that's already open. But yeah, you open these rooms with the key. So that's pretty much Starport Admin. Great loot, great PvP, and 2 rooms with keys. Next area for really good loot is Starport Warehouse. You have a lot of quests for killing creatures here, so it's always full of PvP. So always pay attention here. People love to camp here, people love everything. In the warehouse you can find super good loot, like things you need for your quests. So laying around here you can find epic stuff. Usually it's a Jeffrey and a Crusher in here. And PvP and everything else. But yeah, around here you find amazing loot. And if you come this way, you get here. And here you find, oh my god, exactly what I was trying to show you. So yeah, in this locker you find the relic explosives. We are now at Green Prospect. It's an area with really good loot, but also with a lot of PvP because of the loot, and also you need to do a lot of quests here. So let me break it down a bit and show you what you actually do here. Let me go first there and show you what you can loot there. In this area, it's super good for loot. You can spawn really good weapons, really good items, but it's also usually full of PvP. And this room you open with a garage office key is this one. You have a safe down there, and here you can spawn weapons, super good items you can spawn there. That's pretty much it in this room. And this place has 3 levels, so enjoy looting. Be really careful in this area with people camping, because people love to camp in the darkness with knives. So be careful of that, because I die like that too many times. What this map has that the first map doesn't have is the Crusher. It's like a super hard enemy that likes to throw like rocks and stuff at you that I usually try to keep away. You can try to kill him if you have like teammates. I don't know if I will solo this. But with teammates it can be good to fight if you have like really good weapons. And now the favela. It's a place where you have again quests, not a super difficult area, but you can spawn some super good weapons, and it's usually full of creatures. Also a favela, you have this building that you open with loose house key with 2 ammo boxes and a weapon box. And it's located all the way up here. So yeah, favela is great for extra weapons to find and healings. So the geothermal plant, it's a place where you have to do a puzzle with decent loot. Not amazing, but decent. And I have a video explaining how to do the puzzle as well. And you have a bunch of quests here. We are a nutritional farm. It has a Jeffrey and a bunch of creatures, and also up here you have a room that you can open with a key. And the key you need for this room is called Overseer's Office Key. This is pretty much how the nutritional farm processing looks like, and you have a lot of loose loot and this room. All these places I showed you guys, you can find really good weapons and good loot, but are not the places you find the best loot super often. Now we are at the lakeside building. You have a lot of like creatures here and like random loot. Not super high packed with loot, but you can still find good stuff here. Definitely not super packed with loot though. This is how it looks like. Now we are at the skeleton. Here you have a puzzle, a pretty big puzzle you can do. Also you have these oil things where you can farm a bunch of like end game stuff. It's pretty much content you do after you finish a lot of quests, and it's like end content. It's not something you see at the beginning of a new season. It's more towards end game content. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, me trying to break down Crescent Falls for you guys and making it simple and easy to understand. If you guys have any other ideas for videos, let me know so I can make a video about it, and see you in my next one. Bye!